The overall outlook for children with cancer has improved greatly over the last half-century. In 1975, just over 50% of children diagnosed with cancer before age 20 survived at least 5 years. In 2004 to 2010, that number climbed to 80%, and it continues to improve. At Tomorrow's Children Fund, we've learned that the parents of children with cancer never forget. It takes a toll on them. They always wonder, will it come back? And what are the long-term effects of the treatment on their child? For the children, they bounce back. Some are so young when they work with us at Tomorrow's Children Fund that it becomes a distant memory for them. Others join our family in helping others. There is a life after cancer.
The Tomorrow's Children's Fund has always supported our survivorship program, and on the other end, they've always supported our bereavement program. So whatever happens at the end of the road, whether it's a surviving or dying, and either one is possible, the fund has been there with full support. I have families who, they help with funeral expenses, they help with rent sometimes when a parent just can't put themselves together to go back to work after a child dies. I mean, there really is nothing harder for a parent to go through than losing a child.
And after I was done, I really never left TCF. I always went right into how can I give back and how can I help other children and teens that are going through cancer and their different journeys. And I've been volunteering with TCF in numerous ways, primarily through their Tricky Try. I started as a prize runner and then have worked my way up to now doing 50-50 tickets.
I am a bereaved mom. My son Michael passed away in 2005, and I've continued to work with Tomorrow's Children's Fund, sort of to give back a little bit of what was given to me during his time of treatment. And I presently serve as a member on the board.
It's a lovely opportunity to give back and do work for people who really appreciate it. TCF was there for me every way from A to Z, even up to this day, and so it's wonderful to still be a part of it.
So TCF used to well, they still do organize a ski trip every year to Hunter Mountain, and we stay in an inn, a bed and breakfast, and it was one of the greatest weekends of my life. We got to hang out with a bunch of people going through treatment, nurses, doctors, and we really just hung out and got to meet and know the people on a different level than just going in and getting treatment and knowing them and telling them how we feel.
It's really, really wonderful also to be with other patients and survivors, because you really understand each other on a different level that, some other of your peers might, and you have shared experiences. So even though you might have had different diseases and different surgeries or not, it's still wonderful to swap stories with people who understand.
I do toy drives, I do food pantry collections, raising funds like we did today at the race. They were just so good for us during our time of treatment, emotionally and financially. And I just like to keep my son's spirit alive for the love that he had for TCF. I love you guys.